This is good. And it didn't allow me to come back. It said that there are attacks from on the Google and there's a connection, attacks, what attacks? I can't understand this. This is not a private network. Things never happened before. So there are some attacks we have to do. All right, back to this paradigm. So, yes.
So
Yeah.
we're trying to make this sentence. So I think I got there, but I'm not sure.
Okay, go ahead.
So, you needed the break. Yaha naraha agachati. Would you say asya taha santi acharyam?
Okay, let it be.
Asti. He is asti.
Okay, how do you say
Asti.
it?
Okay. Yaha naraha agachati. Asya taha asti acharyam.
Asyataha, what does it mean?
Of us, he.
He is saha. This first word, saha.
Saha, sorry, saha. Last. Hang on. Hello.
Hi, Sandra, it's Jenny.
Yes.
How are you?
Yes, Jenny, good.
That's good. I lost you the other night. I started chatting with one of our classmates that was overseas.
I'm on the line to India at the moment.
Oh, okay.
Shall I ring you back?
Yes, if you can. Yes.
All right, after 4. After 5.
Yep.
Okay, bye.
Okay.
Okay, so I typed
Yaha naraha agachati saha acharyam asti.
Acharya asti.
Acharya. Oh, of course, is. Yeah, acharya. Yeah, asti.
Nominatives, all nominatives. Yahanaraha nominatives, saha acharya nominatives. So yahanaraha something, sahanaraha acharya. Very good. This is the relative senses. Now we can do the same with any other vibhakti in the same manner. For example, which man I see, the man I see, he is our teacher. How would you say?
Yaha naraha pachami.
Yam naram pashyami.
Oh. Who is the man? And that man I see, I got it. Yam naram pashami. Saha, the same thing. Acharyaha asti.
Yes, acharya asti. So you can see that in the first part, it became relative. It became accusative. Sorry.
Yes, yes.
So yam naram pashyami saha acharya asti. We can change from pashyami to pashyasi. It would be even better. The man you see is our teacher. The man you speak of, the man you ask about is our teacher. So
Right.
you can do many things with yam naram.
Right.
The man you want to invite is our teacher. The man you spoke to is our teacher, and so on and so forth.
What's the word for invite?
Ahvayati. Yam naram ahvayasi saha acharya asti. Saha asmakam acharya. We can ask.
I don't know invite. Can you say it again?
Ahvayati.
Avayati.
Ahvayati. Yeah, this I'm typing here. Yam naram ahvayati bhavan. Bhavan is you, yes? So, bhavan. Yam naram ahvayati bhavan saha asmakam acharyah asti.
So avayati, does that break down to mean something?
Say it again.
No. Yam naram is avayati, which I've never seen before.
No,
Okay.
it's good have, to call. Have, to invite, to call, to invoke.
Right.
So saha asmakam acharyah asti. Okay, this is with accusative and where the second half, sorry, is the nominative. We can make changes that second half will be also accusative. So let us do the second half accusative. Yam naram, for example, vadasi. Tam, that
Tam naram.
tam naram. I would
Just say tam. Tam acharyam.
tam naram. We consider to be our teacher. We need accusative case, yes? So,
yes.
tam naram acharyam. Acharyam. We consider Ganayamaha. Ganayamaha.
Ganayamaha. Okay.
Yam naram vadasi, tam naram acharyam ganayamaha. There are two accusatives now in both sides.
So that man I speak.
No, you speak. The man you speak to.
The man you speak to.
That man we consider our.
That man we consider our the teacher.
Yeah, I will put asmakam. I didn't put asmakam. Asmakam acharyam ganayamaha. Okay.
So I don't know that word either. Ganayama.
Ganayati means to count and to consider. Of course, all can be maniyamahe, so we consider maniyate, yeah, from maniyate, atmane. We think of, yes, right. So, but what the structure? You see, the structure is so easy to use. So, if you want both sides to be dvitiya vibhakti, it's easy. Let us do some, or let us take only one sentence today and go through the whole structure. Yena. Can you create something with the yena? Yena narena.
Okay, so by whom?
Or with whom, better.
With whom? With which man?
I come.
With which man do I come?
Yeah, with which man I come? Yena narena saha agachami. First half, Sahana Asmakam Acharya Asti can be the same, yeah? With man I come, he is our teacher. Or we can go straight to the Tritiya Vibhakti or Dvitiya Vibhakti, whatever you want. We can say Tam Naram Asmakam Acharyam Ganayama, that man we consider our teacher. We can put in the second half, or Saha Asmakam Acharya Asti as the first half. From the first sentence. Or we can do Tena Narena with that man, and you create something. Maybe I'm too fast.
Maybe. Yena Narena Saha Gachami, so that's that man.
With that man.
with that man,
Anything you say.
we go Nachamaha.
Very good. We go tomorrow, Shvaha,
Swaha.
go to the forest. Shvaha,
Vanam.
Vanam. And you said already. Right?
Nachamaha.
Shvaha. Very good. Yena narena saha agachami, with what man I come today, we can add even today to make it more distinct. Saha adya agachami. Yena narena saha adya agachami, with what man I come today, tena narena shvaha vanam gachama. You see, we don't do Sundays here because it's spoken language. Otherwise, of course, shvaha vanam gachama.
Hina narena swaha. Yeah.
I split because I'm putting them sometimes together. Okay, is it clear? Yes? Yena narena saha agachami.
It is, but I'm very, very slow at doing it. But I just need practice. Yeah. So maybe if you can put those sentences to me, I can practice doing that sort of thing.
Sure. We are making one example. Now you will create many sentences in this structure. You fill in any other semantic values or ideas and which are suiting for this. Okay, so with man I come, with him we go tomorrow to the forest. That was the sentence. With man I come, with him we go tomorrow to the forest. Yeah?
So I can say with the book, which I...
Yeah, with anything, with the idea, book, anything. With or by. Yeah, by that man, for example, Yena narena tat kritam asit, with what man it was done, by whom it was done.
Can you write that? Yena narena krita.
Yena narena tat kritam asit. Was, yeah? By whom it was done, by that man who did it. Tena narena, we go together. Tena. Oh, tena aham milami. Tena saha milami. I meet. Tena saha milami. With him I meet. Just changing a bit. But you can put anything into it which fits in the Vibhaktis. Yena narena tat kritamasit, by whom it was done, that was done, with the him I meet. What was done you can expand. Yeah? You can put by whom it was, the house was built, you can put Yena narena griham nirmitam asit, by whom it was built. Tena narena, so architect, tena narena milami, with him I meet. That is, yes, and dative. Yasmai naraya. Dadami, danam, or dhanam better. Dhanam, dadami, or bhavan dasyati. Dhanam dasyati. You will give your money. Yasmai naraya dhanam dasyati, to the man to whom you will give money. Saha asmakam.
Who's the teacher?
Teacher again. We do something else. Pita Asti, Pita Bhavati, Vartate. He is our father. To the man you shall give money is our father. So if there is
So can we just slow down? That's Yasmai Naraya. So for this man, money.
For which man you give?
Which man you give money? He, our father, Vatate.
Vartate,
Good.
Asti, Vartate, Bhavati, all these words mean the same. Is.
Okay, I really get muddled up with this va thing. I really don't understand. Krishna masti va. I don't really understand the va bit.
Okay, well, just wait a minute. We are in one section.
Is this still this vartate? Is this the same sort of thing?
No. Vartate means, rutvarit means to be, to rotate, to exist.
Okay, I don't know that one.
Okay, you don't know. These are kind of, very used words. Vartate, asti, aste, all of them.
Can you write those down so I remember them? Are you going to send me this?
Yes, is. The word is can be asti.
Bhavati.
Aste. Bhavati. Oops.
What's aste?
Also used in the same way. It's from root as, to sit.
Okay. And is that like labate? It has a different. Is it atmanepada?
Yeah, atmanepadam always. Yeah. Asti, asate, asate. Yes.
And vartate the same?
Yes, vartate is used in the same sense as bhavati, asti, aste.
See, I don't know these words.
Vidyate also is used in the same sense.
More to know?
Yeah, known as. To be known as means to be. So I would ask.
What does to be known as means to be? I don't understand.
Well,
he is known. How does that mean?
Yeah, you just think of it and you will figure out that it comes to the same meaning.
He is known as he is, right?
Yes, exactly.
I got it. Right. Yeah. Okay.
So all these are synonyms and can be, so we can say Saha Asmakam Pita Vidyate. He is known as our father. So
another question is, do they all take, like the asti, do they all take nominative? Like, he is the father?
Of course. How else? It is the third person. Yeah. Third person, that means the verb here demands the karta karaka. So
yeah, so where we would normally put an object in, it remains the subject. We wouldn't normally put an object, but
yeah, all these verbs demand karta karaka. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Okay, so Yasmai Naraya Dhanam Dasyati, it's clear, yeah? Bhavan, Bhavati, you can use any gender. Bhavan. To whom you will give money, Sahasmakam Pita Vartate, he is our father. So in English, this sentence may sound very different. So he is our father to whom you will give the money, yes? So it can be totally different. But
it could be the man who is given money is our father.
Right. Either that way or, yes, whatever way, yeah. But these two have to be there. Okay, that was dative. And dative in both sides would be Yasmai Naraya Dhanam Dasyati Bhavan. Bhavan Dasyati. Tasmai Naraya, to that man.
I bow.
Yeah,
Namati.
Namami.
Namami.
Very good. I bow to that
Namami.
man. I respect him. Tasmai namami. Yasmai naraya dhanam dasyati tasmai namami. Excellent. And one has to write even this because it's good. Yasmai.
Tasmai.
Dasyati tasmai namami. And you see how the verbs are playing around these vibhaktis.
Yes.
Each verb has a particular way of relating to vibhaktis,
Yeah.
to parakas. So dasyati ruddha always demands dative case. Always, always, without exception.
Right.
Namami is preferably dative case, nam root, but can be also accusative. You can
Yeah, I only heard that the other day. I've always thought it was always fourth. Yeah.
Yeah, but dative is better than accusative. Accusative is a new development of later language. In the earlier language, it's always dative.
Yes.
So you see that certain verbs semantically demand certain karakas.
Yes.
Or you can say yasmai dasyati, yasmai naraya dhanam dasyati, tasmai krudhyami. I'm angry with that man because
Right.
or kup demands dative the same way. Yeah? It's interesting that you have to know which verb demands which case. So
yeah, it is interesting. Yes.
yeah. Okay. So if you take next one, tasmat, kasmat narat, yasmat narat, from which man I take money, I take the gift, or I take something. We will use this taking. Yasmat narat. Svikaromi. You know this word, yeah? Svikaromi. Of course, we can use adade, but it is more difficult. Svikaromi is easier.
I don't know Swikarami, but I learned Swikarami.
And make my
to
own.
do by myself.
Yeah, make my own.
Yeah, to make my own, right.
So I accept or take. Yasmat narat dhanam svikaromi. Tasmat narat, from that man, something comes. Sukham anubhavami. I will make something more complicated. Sukham anubhavami. Sukham, I feel happy. I feel happy from him. From that man, I feel happy. That means because of him, I
experience happiness.
Right. From which man I take money, from that man I experience happiness. It's very literal, but it could have a more symbolic sense that from whom I take money, that man is always brings happiness to my life. Okay, and then tasya, yasya, narasya. And you notice that we can omit nara altogether. Yasmat dhanam svikaromi, tasmat sukham anubhavami. You can say it like this, you don't need nara here. Or yasya narasya griham asti, griham asti. Whose
the house.
House is it? And it is tasya something is.
The man whose house it is, I am visiting. I visit. I
Okay, tam naram milami, tam naram.
Yeah, we want to keep in the same vein, don't we?
In the same prakti tasya narasya
Tasya narasya.
something asti. So yasya narasya griham asti, there, whose house it is, of that man, this is the something. Tasya narasya.
He is the Lord.
Tasya narasya, yes. Tasya narasya.
He is the
Dhanam, again Dhanam, sorry, nothing comes. When we think in terms of modern language, it beats around this kind of taking, giving, all the time bargaining. Yasya narasya griham asti tasya narasya dhanam svikaromi. Yeah, I take the money of that man. Svikaromi.
I was thinking of that man whose house I am. In whose house I am, that man is, we could give him a title.
Okay, tasya narasya grihe nivasami. That is better. Skip this money. Grihe. I live in that one house.
Grihe. What's grihe? In.
In the house. Yasya narasya. Tasya narasya grihe nivas. Yasya narasya griham asti. Whose house it is, in that man's house I live. It's a little bit tautological. I repeat myself. Yasya narasya vishvasaha. Yasya narasya icha. Yasya narasya karma. Yasya
In that man's palace.
karyam. Yes. Yasya narasya karyam karomi.
I'm not very good with my karyams and karomi bits.
Yes, whose man's I do the work of whom I do, tasya narasya grihe nivasami. I live in the house of that man for whom I work. I found a better way out, because we have to use both genitive case. Are you here still? Hanging? Yasya narasya karyam karomi tasya narasya grihe nivasami.